Hi everyone, Great Power 60 here. Welcome to an unusual Tea With Me Tuesday. Unusual in that I wanted to show you some craft stuff that I have and talk about that. I wasn't gonna come on camera, look at me. I mean, it's been snowing, I've gone out. We have to shovel our own parking spot, and I've gone out 3 times. First this morning, and then we went out and we did some shopping, and then after Mom went to bed, I went down, I cleaned off all my car, it was full of snow again, and then I had to shovel. And then just a little while ago, I went out. It's late, 10:30 at night. I'm filming the night before. I'm having my tea, and I brought out some craft stuff. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but this year for Valentine's Day, they didn't have any of the, what do people call them? You know the hearts with the little sayings on them. I didn't see any this year at all, and I happen to have this in my stash. And I mentioned when I picked up groceries earlier that I picked this up because I thought it would be great for a shaker, but they're so big, and it's got love. Now, I don't have tweezers with me. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Just so that I can pick one up and show you. They're kind of full of electricity, but you can see how small it is compared to these hearts. I've got another felt one here. Actually, this is not felt. It's oh, it's got one with the names on it. But anyway, so that's, they're kind of big, and I forgot who. Oh my God. Was it Marguerite? I can't remember. I'm so sorry. Mentioned that these would be great to put on, ooh, you can see love right in the black. I'm wearing Christmas t-shirts to bed. I'm in my jammies. And I found, oh, see, it's full of electricity. And I found these paper clips with the hearts on it. And I found those hearts, and I found those scatter the tape. See, look, it's full of electricity. That means it should stick well to whatever I put it on. And then there's these here that I have. And a couple of years ago, I had these keychains, and these keychains said, Happy Valentine's Day to and from. And I have to look under here. A new Valentine message. And what you're supposed to do is scrape this. It's one of those scratchy things. You scrape it off. I didn't want to do that because I think I've only got 2 or 3 left. Maybe I scratched one. No, I think I've only got 3 left. Yeah. And I didn't scratch them, so I've got the 3. I don't know what the heck I'm going to use them for. I have no idea. But anyway, I just brought out some of these things because I wanted to see what I could make. Some ephemera. Now, I didn't bring out my bow maker, so I don't have any bows. Probably have some packed away somewhere. I had these hearts from somewhere. I don't know where. And this one is forever. Could put love on there somewhere. It'll probably not be full of electricity this time. Yeah, full of electricity, but it's on to me. Anyway, put love on there, I know. So that's what I was, I was bringing this out because I thought maybe I would make some ephemera, but I didn't bring everything out with me. But I did want to share. I found some cute little Valentine cards. These would be great to put on something. On something. What is this? I don't think I made it. Oops. Oh, I'll get that in a second. Oh, these are just pages. These are just cut-aparts that I had. Valentine cut-aparts. Okay. Anyway, that's all my junk. I have a question for you, but before I ask the question, because I've been thinking about it and I don't know whether to paint or to use paper, but anyway, I wanted to show you a couple more Valentines that I made. Now, remember that one that had all the flowers on it? I found I didn't have, I couldn't find, didn't have any vintage things, and I probably do somewhere. So what I decided to do was just decorate them. So that was the first row, and every one of them has 3 red hearts somewhere on there. And then this is the other one, and then this is the last one. So that's what I did with that one. And then I was thinking, I was watching something, and she was making, I think, ATC cards, which are artist trading cards is what they the ATC stands for. And they can be any size, I think. I think they can be any size, but a lot of them make them about the size of, you know, our pocket letter, which is 2.5 by 3.5. And she was doing a lot of layering, And I haven't done a lot of layering in a lot of my crafts, so I'm learning. I'm learning as I go along. But I decided I wanted to use, this is my second one, the gnome ones, because they were thick. They're like chipboard stickers, really. And I wanted to play around with them. So this is what I came up with. And this is another one. Now it's getting to be, today is the 31st. So I can't mail these out to the States because you're not going to get it probably till the end of February. I mailed out the other pocket letter. I finally mailed it out, and I asked how long, and they said about 2 weeks. So I'm hoping that she'll get it before Valentine's Day. But anyway, save it for next year. So this is what I came up with, trying to make it more 3D. Now, I did not layer these, but I did want to make them a little bit more 3D. And this is what I came up with. So I've taken, let me take one out to show you. I took some black, 8.5 by 11. I took some black and I layered it with a red, and I just brought it in, you know, about 1/8 of an inch. And I wanted to use these little guys, but I wanted to decorate them. And again, I think all of them, yes, all of them have these red hearts. And I thought the red would be better than using white or another color, which I don't have, like pink, because the theme is basically these guys. I wanted them to stand out and the others to kind of blend in. So that is what I did with those ones. And they were a lot of fun. But my next one that I want to do, I want to do some layering, and I want to use some ephemera And I'm going to see what I can do, but I'll just show you each row. So that is the first row that I did, and look at the little wagon here and the unicorn. So these were all from that one sheet of, well, I still got lots left. And I thought this was cute with the mailbox and the letter and the little wagon. And if you look, this is an L, O, V, all the way down to E. Because there's 4 letters in love, I couldn't put it over here. So he's down here. Just so that it's, this one's got an L, this one's got an O, a heart O. That one's got an E. I better make sure. Now, how come he's got an L? No, the E's down here. L-O-V. Oh, okay, V. All right, sorry. L-O-V-E. Anyway, I thought this was really cute. It was just different. I just wanted to do something different. I'm not as imaginative as some people. They can whip up things with just, you know, they just sit there and look at a couple of things. They'll look at, let's say, let's take some of these things out of here. You know, something like these cards. Oh, here's some vintage, but they're way too big. You have my heart. There's a lot of these, oops, cards that I have here, kind of vintage looking. But anyway, you know, they can throw things together. They can add things. I was watching, Dina was doing some heart-shaped rosettes, and I tried it. Couldn't get that template that she had, and I was trying to, of course, TV was on. I couldn't hear everything she said, but I think she was saying it was a 1/2 inch and 1.5 inches or 2 inches, and then down to an inch, to 1/2 inch, so that the ends, anyway. So I tried. I cut one out. I don't know where I put it. It's probably in, oh yeah, here it is. And of course, I figured because you're using a 2-inch by 12 paper, that this had to be at least six inches. But it didn't turn out. Now, I don't know. Maybe I didn't curve it enough. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to try it again, because this is another one that I tried. The other one was a mess. I don't know. I'm trying all kinds of things here, guys. So my other question to you is, I don't know if you remember, I had picked these hearts at my multi-craft store last year. And there is a set of 3. So there's a small one. And they're very, very thin. Very thin. Very thin, thin, thin. And the larger one. Now, because they're thin, and there they are, they're so cute. I was thinking of painting. I was going to put paper. Now, I could put paper on the lids, but if I put paper, because the lids are very snug, if I put paper on the bottom, they're going to not allow the lid to fit, because it has very little space. I'm going to try it anyway, but I thought these would be really cute if you decorated them. I think the lids would be great to use Valentine paper, and these would make great gifts. And then put a ribbon to attach the whole thing together. So I've had this for a couple of years. and I haven't used it yet. And I'm thinking, you know, I could always, you know, could paint the bottoms in kind of a gradual color scheme, like a dark pink, a medium pink, and a light pink, or the other way around, light, medium, and dark. I don't know. And then have the lids covered with paper. So that is the reason I never decorated it the first time. So that's what I have been kind of looking at. I'm looking at some things. I have these felt hearts. So I'm going to, and I'm glad I've got these hearts with the words on it. Cool kid, love you, XOXO. Some of these pink ones you can barely see, and I think I could stamp these. I could stamp them, and I'm thinking I could do a couple of things with it. I mean, there's so many things I could be doing. You know, even with these, I could easily, I don't know why that one is stuck. It is stuck together. And this one I could take apart and decorate. I'll show you this one. See this one here? Sorry, I'm not showing you. Now this was in a kit that I got. I think it was one of Michael's things. So here's an I love you. And I think you're supposed to put, let me just do this. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Now, if they don't fall off, I think we're supposed to put these all the way around. There's also 3 of these red ones, and then just put the I love you kind of at the bottom. But, you know, I don't have to use it like that. I can do it another way. I can use them a different way. And there's quite a few of them. Quite a few. And I thought, well, you know, for the next little while, I better get doing good English. Get cracking on doing some Valentine ephemera or Valentine decor of some kind. I do have one more pocket letter that I want to do. So I have 2 here, and I've got to send those out pretty soon. I haven't filled in the back at all with anything. So that's going to be one that's going to be sent out, and then another one here. I want to get those sent out as soon as I can. So that is my Tea With Me Tuesday. I'm not talking about Mom or me or, you know, I'm a hot mess because of the snow. It's been snowing and snowing, and I've been, you know, I just go out like this, and of course my hair gets yuck. I'm thinking of cutting my hair. I know that when I'm home and I just, you know, I can put it up, but, you know, I haven't had long hair since I was a little girl, and I know a lot of people love my hair every time I go out and leave it like this, even though it's ugly. For some reason, people say, oh my God, I love your hair. I don't get it. Maybe they have thin hair and they see this, you know. People who have thin hair have problems, and people who have thick hair have problems. But I just find that I miss being able to wash and wear my hair. I miss that shorter, I'm dropping things, where it's easier to manage, you know, and put a couple of curlers in, because my hair gets quite frizzy, even when it's shorter, it gets frizzy, and I have to throw a couple of curlers in it and let it sit for 5 minutes, because it takes so quickly. I I've been looking at some of my old videos, and I'm looking at my hair in some of them, and I'm going, I mean, not really short, maybe just below the ears or something, or, but I had it really short one time, and I really liked it, but I don't know. I just find that it's more of maybe it's because I'm tired, because Mom has really been, she was in great mood today. She was great. We went out shopping, and she was exhausted when we came home. We picked up a few groceries, and then I took her through Dollarama, but she was getting fed up, so she was getting tired. And she kept wanting to leave, so I didn't really look around very much, but I just picked up a few of the things that I needed, like the flip thing, the flipper, and the grater. But she's not too bad. I'm finding she's having trouble hearing. I know I should get her, her hearing aid. There's nothing they can do for her hearing. And we've gone, and she's had a hearing test. And it was just like a couple of years ago, she had a hearing test done. But she has so many holes in her, in the membrane. It's like Swiss cheese, apparently, that hearing is always going to be difficult for Mom. And she's been deaf in the other ear since she was a little girl. So I was thinking of maybe getting her a new hearing aid, but I don't think that's the solution, because it still has to go in her ear. I still have to make sure that she can hear me. If there's other noise, like the TV on, and I'm trying to talk to her, all those sounds are very difficult for her to hear. So part of the difficulty with Mom is not hearing me, and then not understanding, of course, because of dementia. So I've been a little bit more patient with her because of that, because I've noticed it even more and more, that the hearing issue. So if I want to speak to her and say anything very, very important, I will go and turn the TV down or off, but usually down, so that she's not shocked that I'm turning off the TV. And I'll go over to her, and I'll make sure her hearing aid is in her ear properly, because sometimes she takes it out and puts it in her pocket. Oh, poor Mom. She's done some silly things over the last couple of days, but more comical than anything else, really. She had her baby, she has her baby wrapped up and everything. Well, she'll hide cookies in there. And I have to be careful and open it all up before she goes to bed and make sure there's no crumbs, no cookies, no nothing. What else has she done? Oh, she went into the bathroom. I've taken everything off my bathroom counter, because I found that Mom goes in there and she takes the soap. I've got 2 bars of soap. One is, one's a Dove pink one, and the green, I don't remember what it is, but anyway. And I'll find it in her baby's blanket thing, or if I'm here and I'm not watching and she's had a snack or something, I'll watch her, she'll leave, and I'm thinking she's going in the kitchen, and I go down to do something, and I turn around, and what she's done is bring her dishes into the bathroom. What I have to be careful of is that she doesn't empty anything like bread or cereal or soup or whatever she has into the bathroom sink. I have to be careful. So I'm usually like right behind her now, to make sure she puts things away, but she's happy, I take her out, she talks to everybody. We go into the elevator, she talks to everybody, she flirts with all the men, so I'm worried about Mom, of course. She is 92, and I can't imagine her not being with me. And that's something I have to think about, and I don't want to think about it, so that'll be another video. Anyway, guys, I am talking way too long. I want to figure this out. Maybe you can give me some tips, but I think painting the bottom and putting DSP on the top, the lid, so that we, you know, it doesn't because they're quite snug. They're quite snugly fit. So I think I'll try that. Maybe I'll do a video and show you what I'm doing with it. See, we can't go out in the balcony, so I can't spray paint. And you know, in an apartment, I can't spray paint anywhere. I would love to spray paint these, but I think I'm just going to use my acrylic paints, give it a try, and see how that turns out. You know, and it doesn't have to be pink and red and white or whatever. It could be purple, could be, you know, different shades of purple, different shades of blue. Depends on my paper. I think whatever paper I choose for the lids, I will match the bottoms. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for joining me today. Kind of an oddball Tea With Me Tuesday, but I guess I just wanted to do some more crafting, and I did bring it out, and I do have a mess. Well, I have no place to put them, so I have it on my chair. Well, I have baskets on my chair with paper, different kinds of papers and so on, and stickers. I've got various stickers here and table scatter. But I would really like to do some ephemera. So I think I'm going to do a little research, go on Pinterest as well, and have a look around and see what I can do. Anyway, I hope you'll join me next time. Maybe I'll have something important to talk about. I hope you enjoyed this Tea With Me Tuesday. I hope you have a great week. And I hope you'll come back and see me next week when maybe I'll have something else I want to talk about, like stability. Snowplow going by. It's almost vibrating. Not my apartment, but you know, that kind of sound. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you'll, you know, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. I've always got something unusual going on. I never know what I'm going to be doing until I do it. But I hope that you'll subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the like button. It helps my channel. And we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.